Hello everyone. Sorry about the last video if it seemed like I kind of clunked out, but my battery had died. Alright. Just want to quickly show again some more of these tags that I had made from that sheet that we went off and went across and did some more stuff with. I just wanted to again show off what I did. My little shelf thingy fell apart. Just putting it back. Alright. Now today I was thinking we could make some of these fold out pieces. Some of them will turn out smaller and some of them will come out bigger. It all depends on your book page size. Just a heads up. Did this one, did I double it? Yeah, I did. Okay, so with most of these pages, I'm going to be doubling the pages up. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Just to make it a little bit thicker, because you don't want it to be too thin of pages. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to use if the pages are thin. So this is my way of doing it. You don't have to do it the same way I am. Believe me, I'm just this is coffee dyed, I think, or tea stained. Again, another coffee dyed or tea stained piece here. I forgot to put this back on, so I'm just going to quickly stick this back on before it dries out on me while I'm doing this portion. I just find doing it this way gives us a little bit more strength to our pages. This is out of a book about the Great Lakes, I want to say. So a sailing boat type thing. Book. And of course some of these are going to be shortened. It's just I want to get these pages glued together before I shorten them and that type of thing. It just makes life a little bit easier. So we got them going. Let's grab two more pages of another book here. Actually, this one's a little bit thicker paper, so I might just do one page of this. And then I've used all the papers almost of this particular book, so I always find it easiest to do my folds first And then you decide how big you want that second fold. Okay, and then I'm going to just cut this off across, and voila, we got it looking pretty well straightforward there. So I'll show you this again in a moment here. Cutting around this one quick. And there we go. It's ready to go for gluing then. Again, I think this is a great way to use up old book pages, pieces you're not too sure if you're going to be able to use it all, stuff like that. This book was one of baby names, actually. And you can keep them plain, don't get me wrong, but I personally like to make it, decorate them after I'm done making them. So this one, I'm afraid I'm gonna go off and cut it wrong and curve myself, so I'm going to do this. So it's as straight as possible. And again, I did double up the pages here. And my thing is never perfectly straight, so again, it's a great way to use your old book pages and stuff to the best of your ability. Want part of that cut off. Let's cut off parts of this one. Make it as straight as you possibly can. There's going to be mistakes. Don't get me wrong. But again, I think this is very pretty and just makes a nice cute little spot for you to stick all your stuff. Won't this be a beautiful spot to stick a pretty flower here and maybe stick a pretty flower here? What?
I'm gonna play a tree game.
Okay, you guys are gonna play the tree game now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to. Where should I put this? Should I put this?
Just set it right there.
One drop!
Oh no!
That's for you, Mom.
Yeah?
I got it!
I'm okay with this being a bit taller. So. As long as it's not too tall. Like you don't want it over 7.5 inches tall. Just because you'll be kind of irritated with it. But again, that just makes it look good. And it's fun little pages, again, just have fun with it. Oh, my so it's under 7 inches. We're good. Now it's deciding which side I want to be as the cover. I think this side's going to be the cover. My kids don't seem to want to get along at the moment in their bedroom. No. No. If you can't get along with your sister, no. It don't sound like you're getting along. Rosie, go to your room, please. Rosie has this thing, if she doesn't get what she wants when she wants it, she's whiny cry. If you have a hole punch, I recommend doing that now. And this is where I'm going to just stick that there. And then you decorate away. I mean, again, as I said, my plan is when I'm done using a bunch of these, I'm just gonna be doing a giveaway. Unless some of these may match my current journals, which I've been trying to do my template, or the ones that I'm using as templates at the beginning are the ones that are going into journals more than the ones that are not. So, like this one, for example, I made it specifically to go into a journal already. I just made it so I could do that come time. It's like flinging it at me as I'm doing this. So I have a bunch of pieces flung at me, so at the moment I need to wipe them all away here. Alright, now on to our next, what we do next with these. Now if you want them distressed, I recommend, again, doing it how I'm doing it. Distressing them all at once. I know this is going to get boring quick, but this is how I do it. So it's ready to go come time to if you distress it all right away. So I distress and then I glue. This is how I do it. You may decide you don't want to distress any of it. Okay, you don't have to. I personally like them distressed. And then I just fold them over and push down. If yours is having a hard time sticking down like mine is at the current moment, I'm just doing that till I get through the next piece. And again, you can make them all sorts of heights. That's your choice. No one's telling you a particular, oh, well, you have to do it this way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a guesstimation on what you should do. Again, if I was you, I'd make sure it's smaller than 7.5. Just because the average size for a journal is smaller than 7.5. You want to make sure this way is less than 4.5. Like this one's 3 inches. So then it works good throughout your journals. If it's going to be any more than the 4 inches, it's going to be looking a little not good. Hence why my recommendation is don't make it any smaller than 4.5 inches if you're going to do it that way. Okay. this piece is starting to go apart, so I'm just going to use my glitter glue there. And then I'm going to glue it on. Again, you're just gluing them sides. You have a piece coming up on the one end. That's it. Okay. And again, this one should be pretty dry at this point. Yeah. So we're good there. Now I'm going to do the same with this one. Just to keep these tips from going apart when the glue is not dry yet. Let's distress again. Again, I find this is the most simplest way of doing these pieces. Now, you could have a better way, but again, this is what I've figured out is the easiest. For me. I think my walnut stain is starting to go out in ink, honestly. But if you see something coming up, and you have some art glitter glue instead of glue stick, use it. Ah. Or be like me and just drop the entire thing. They also say you can use like your music paper. If you have music paper instead of old book page, you could also use that for the inside or outside pieces. And again, it's pretty stuck now. This one I only used one piece, which I am going to show you why I do not recommend doing the one piece like this in a moment. As soon as I have it all distressed. Honestly, I'm going to just distress this part because it's driving me insane how white it is. But this is a part of Roxy's Creations Mass Make Week 7 or 107. If you want to watch her make these, go right ahead. I'm not saying mine is completely the best to watch. So if you want to watch her, go for it. I know not too many people like Shabbydabbydoodah because she talks too much is what I was told by multiple people. If you don't want to watch her, don't watch her. I'm not saying go off and watch her, but I'm saying I do like how she does her projects. She gives me a lot of inspiration, and I take the inspiration I can get. I watch a lot of Artie Mays too. That's where the wax idea came from that I experimented on the other day, was from Artie Mays. She is amazing, and she does more mixed media stuff with junk journals compared to others. So she definitely is a huge inspiration to me. I like doing the mixed media mixed in with the rest instead of it all being the exact same. But some people don't like doing the mixed media with it. Also, Gail Augustinelli does a lot of... Everybody has their own style with these. And if you can make something and put your own swing to it, why not? We all like that vintagey look, but I get bored doing always vintage. I think it's more challenging to use other colors than just a vintage journal. To each your own, you know. Everybody has their own style. Again, I personally don't like having everything looking completely vintage every single time and everything else. And the reason why I like to use a dark color around and distress my pieces, not to make it look vintage at all. I think it just gives it a nice, wholesome look. I think it makes it look like somebody took the time to actually use it and to make it have that kind of framework around it. It is not about, to me, the vintagey look. And again, some people, that's what it looks like to them, is it looks vintage. Well, again, I personally don't like to put that vintage vibe on it. I think it just makes it look nice and framed out. That's why I do this. I like my experimental videos though, because then you see, you know, what other people are doing and why they're doing it. Like the olive oil one. I just wanted to see if it worked. And I wanted to show you how it looked to me. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Again, I'm not holding your hand telling you you need to do these projects. I'm just showing you neat tricks that I'm seeing from multiple other people and saying, hey, this is a cool trick. I hope you get, you know, the chance of trying the trick too. My corners are just not staying where I want them to. You know, new ways to look at the same thing. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show also that you don't have to buy 1,000,001 supplies in order to get the same result as somebody else. I mean, I do use my school glue once in a while, just not on projects like this. Because again, I like this border look on my piece. So it looks like I've taken the time to work on this piece instead of the piece just looking like a plain old piece. Yeah, all I'm doing is rubbing it against it. Which I'm fine doing. But again, just have fun. Enjoy. I find clips are very easy and usable, and I love them just because they make life a little easier. Now let's do something with this one right away. Let's see here. What do I want to do to make this pretty? Now, I could stamp on this. This one would be a fun one to use, like one of my really small stamps. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm wondering if I should use my archival ink or if I should use this. So, my brown or... I don't really like this one. I think the brown will work. What? Can you please have a soda? No. Rosie? Ooh. What if I use this number set? This is what I'm gonna do. I think these numbers are really cute and would make a really cute background there, and so this is how we're gonna do it. It's an unmounted one, so what it comes out to be. Again, I think the numbers just give it a different look there. Maybe add a cute little bird on top. Yeah. Sometimes you don't need much in order to create a lot. I guess this one does give it a little bit more of a vintagey look, but that's okay. Okay, you put the games back. Got this piece here. And this piece. We're just going to glue these on. I'm out of Fabri-Tac at the moment, so I'm kind of like winging it. Just a little bit. My daughters are teaching me. Okay. if the hallway light works, because that needs to, we need to get new hallway light.
It's not working.
It might take longer to stay glued, but that's okay. It doesn't fall apart like you'd think it would either, the school glue. Like, yeah, I was expecting, it does soak through your stuff though. But, voila, there we go. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. No, not that one. This one was the one I was thinking, beautiful flower. So, I have these pretty flowers. Just wondering if one of these pretty flowers would be good for this one. What you doing, Rosie?
I really want to play another game.
What game?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Can I see what game? Can we play a pop game?
What?
Pop game.
A pop game? I don't know what you're talking about. Pop game. I kind of like it in that spot, so we'll use this sticker. And I got these stickers by just looking washi tape stickers on.
This one.
Yes, if your sister wants to.
Okay, I'll go ask her. What? Do you want to play this one?
So there we go. That one is kind of perfect, I think, for that spot. Then we'll add another one right here. Again, it's just washi stickers is what it's called. That's basically what I looked up, and then I got the biggest package I possibly could get of them. They're really difficult to pull apart. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Sometimes I have more issues with that than I do actually sticking it up on. So there we go. Maybe a nice little label right here. Yeah. Again, I think doing these are so fun. And again, it's a simple project. What takes a while is when you're done with the main folding and stuff, decorating it. Sometimes it takes a while. Since I already have these out, it'd be kind of nice to use them up a bit. Again, that, and then again I'll probably add some fabric onto here, that scrap fabric, and then voila, we got that one done. And again, that's basically how I go through and do them all. This one I may just put a label up here, and that's what I think it just needs. It needs a small label, and that's all it needs. and then it's cute, I think, the way it is. So there we go. I'll probably do the rest of them off of screen and all that, but we got done with 3 of them. These are all, unless I decide, I think this one might go into a different one, but the rest of them will all go into our little container so far. This is day 4, and look at how much we've already made together in mass making and using up all these old book pages. I mean, it may seem small at first because we're doing small itsy bitsy projects, but they all come together and it is using quite a bit of the old book pages. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye!